Okay, this will be an interesting one. Let's see what we can do with it. I'm going to reverse the colours for this one. Silly user interface. I wonder what background colour I'm going to give it. Red or maybe, what the fuck? This stupid user interface once again is difficult. No, we don't want camel. Fuck that. Or do we? We're going to put it on camel. We're going to take advantage of that situation. I don't know how this one's going to look. Going all the way with that. I don't know how this one's going to look. This is going to be an interesting one if we can make it look good. Right. What else do we need to do? Maybe we can enlarge it. So we're going to photocopy a section of it. What is it? It is Bell Property. Okay, a real estate publication we have here. So we're going to try and make this look interesting. So we're going to take this rather expensive looking document, or should I say piece of literature, and we're going to use it to make an interesting demo. So now we're just going to go like that. We're going to swing it this way. I don't know how that's going to look. Yeah, it's an expensive brochure that I picked up from a real estate. I don't have any respect for the real estate industry because it's all about money and greed. It's an extremely greedy industry, but that looks interesting. I don't know if I like it, or maybe we could work on it. But at least it doesn't show the writing, which is really nice. So we're going to try that again. I don't like the colour camel that much, to be honest, folks. I don't like that colour. It's too fucking, ugh, it's yuck. No, we're going to go here. We're going to make it, thinking, would magenta look good with this, or would yellow? Yellow's a more pure, a nicer sort of a colour than camel. Camel just looks too yucky. It's just a yuck, bleh, sort of a colour. I don't like yucky colours as a general rule, or colours that I call yucky colours. Let's see if this worked that time, and let's see if the yellow's a better colour than camel. Sometimes camel does look good, I've had in the past, but I don't typically like it that much. But the yellow doesn't seem to do it much justice either. But we got a nice little bit there that we can focus on. That looks really good, that part there. So we're going to take this and we're going to consign it to the recycle bin, because I don't like the real estate industry. I don't like the way they just care about money, and they don't care about people who can't afford to buy their expensive houses and units and other real estate shit. I just have no respect for people who love money. I just have no respect or any reverement for them. I have no, even the photocopier industry draws my ire. I think that's the word, ire. So basically I don't have any sense of respect for real estate or the photocopier industry for that matter. So I don't really care about what they think. I use their stuff and that's it. I don't care what they think. I just have no respect for, I have a real strong disregard for their, they think they're better than us because they've got lots of fucking money. And I just don't like being treated like a piece of shit because I don't have a lot of money. I don't have there's a load of discrimination around against people who like people with disabilities get discriminated against, and people who are poor get discriminated against. It's just so unfair, and we might as well be back at school bullying again. I was bullied at school, folks, so I'm not happy with the way things play out in this world. And it's like the ones with the most money are the fucking biggest fucking bullies, and they can go screw themselves, because I hate bullies, and I'm not happy being a bullied person, or should I say an ex-bullied person. Fortunately, where I work, I don't get bullied. I don't know. Occasionally, there might be someone who's a bit intimidating, but it's not a constant. It's not an actual problem I've got. Basically, I get on with it, but I'm working with people with disabilities anyway, so there's a lot more understanding where I work than if I was in a normal job. But that looks interesting. I'm wondering if we're going to... Now, where's the centre of this job going to be? I was thinking that was going to be the centre, but I'm actually thinking that's going to be the centre. That looks really quite interesting. And the shapes and the colours. So you wouldn't know that this was once a real estate catalogue or brochure. I think brochure is the right word, if I'm getting a bit fussy with terminology here. But yeah, I just have no respect for companies anymore. I don't see any. I don't admire companies like Konica Minolta or Xerox. I've lost my desire to basically respect them, because when I was young, I really was a fangirl of companies like Xerox, especially Xerox. Xerox was my favourite photocopier company. I even worked for Xerox for a little while, but now I just don't have any feel for it anymore. I just don't feel the charminess of Xerox has been lost in its evil love of money, and it's disillusioned my idea of what the industry is about. The industry is just all about the love of money. There's no care about the product or the people or the environment. I don't see it. I don't see anything. And Xerox often produce these YouTube videos talking about really good things, but it's just words as far as I'm concerned. Just bullshit. Empty corporate bullshit. It's not real. They don't really mean what they're talking about, because I don't see it in their fucking product. Their product speaks louder than their fucking words. Their product is shit. It looks like it's been put together by fucking people with IQ of 110. No more, no less. 110 IQ. Monkeys. Doesn't look like anyone with half a fucking brain made the product. So I have no respect for Xerox. I have no respect for Konica Minolta. I have no respect for Ricoh and other companies. I have no respect. I've lost it. They've lost my fucking trust. They've lost my fucking admiration. It's all gone. I'm no longer a fangirl. Anyway, that looks really quite nice. We've used this piece of shit to do something interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.